The psychological cost of chasing bottoms and tops. Trying to buy the dip perfectly and sell the top precisely sounds smart. It sounds skillful. It sounds like mastery. But psychologically, constantly searching for exact bottoms and tops carries hidden cognitive and emotional costs. Here's the research-based breakdown. 1. The illusion of precision. Financial markets are complex, adaptive systems. Research in behavioral finance shows that people systematically overestimate their ability to time turning points. Studies by Brad Barber and Terence O'Dean found that frequent traders, those trying to optimize entry and exit, tend to underperform compared to more passive investors. Why? Because precision timing increases decision frequency, emotional exposure, transaction costs, cognitive strain. The pursuit of perfection increases error probability. 2. Loss aversion amplifies stress. According to Prospect Theory by Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, losses hurt more than equivalent gains feel good. When trying to catch the bottom. If price falls, further regret. If price rises without you, FOMO. If you sell early, frustration. If you sell late, self-blame. Every scenario creates psychological tension. Dip, top hunting multiplies regret scenarios. 3. Constant vigilance fatigue. Searching for turning points requires continuous monitoring, rapid interpretation of news, constant reevaluation. This activates sustained attention systems in the brain. Over time, this creates decision fatigue, a concept explored in self-control research by Roy Baumeister. Decision fatigue reduces impulse control, strategic thinking, emotional regulation. Ironically, the more you try to be precise, the more your decision quality deteriorates. 4. Dopamine and volatility addiction. Market turning points are emotionally intense. Neuroscience research shows that uncertainty combined with reward potential strongly activates dopamine systems. Near bottoms and tops, volatility rises. Uncertainty rises. Emotional arousal increases. This creates a high stimulation environment. Chasing dips and peaks can become psychologically reinforcing, not because it improves returns, but because it increases emotional intensity. 5. Regret minimization becomes obsession. When investors focus on perfect timing, they evaluate decisions based on short-term outcomes. If price moves slightly against them, they experience counterfactual thinking. I should have waited one more day. Rumination. Self-criticism. Regret research shows that repeated counterfactual thinking increases stress and reduces satisfaction, even when long-term performance is acceptable. Precision-seeking increases regret frequency. 6. Strategy drift. When bottom/top timing becomes the goal, long-term strategy weakens. Instead of focusing on asset allocation, risk management, time horizon, the investor focuses on micro-movements. This gradually shifts attention from system-level thinking to short-term prediction. The portfolio becomes reactive instead of strategic. 7. The control illusion trap. Humans dislike randomness. Trying to identify exact turning points provides a sense of control. But research on illusion of control shows that in highly random systems, perceived control often exceeds actual influence. The psychological cost. Anxiety during uncertainty. Overconfidence during wins. Self-blame during losses. Emotional volatility mirrors market volatility. The core psychological costs. Chasing dips and tops increases cognitive load, emotional swings, regret frequency, decision fatigue, overconfidence bias, stress hormone activation. It transforms investing into a high alert state. Key distinction. Strategic investing. Accepts imperfection. Uses probabilistic thinking. Focuses on process. Bottom/top chasing. Seeks certainty. Focuses on precision. Amplifies emotional exposure. One reduces mental volatility. The other internalizes market volatility. Final insight. The biggest cost of searching for perfect bottoms and tops is not financial. It is psychological. You begin to live at turning points. where uncertainty is highest, regret is strongest, and emotional swings are sharpest. And over time, the market's volatility becomes your own.